Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you the endgame Necromancer build, which is actually based on Raise Spectre gem, 5 of them, and along with it's a mixed actually minion build. The Raise Spectre along with 3 of Carrion Golems, a lot of single target DPS, a lot of clearing DPS. So the Raise Spectre is single target, the Carrion Golems is clear speed, and I'm gonna show you how it works first before the showcase. This build actually is doing like 30 million DPS. So let's start, have some mobs killed, boss killed, and then I'm gonna show you how it works, what is the mechanism of the build. What are the mandatory items, the cluster jewels and everything I'll show you in this by the end of this map. Here is, where is him? Die. Okay, and let's have these definition cards. So let's go ahead. Temporary chain sucks, but it's my faith.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Let's kill that boss fast. And here is the DPS on bosses. I'll just do the Nico mission because I need some sulfur. Thank you. Carrion Golems are clearing mob in really good way. It's not the best clearing option, but for the Carrion Golem DPS it's actually helping the Spectres in killing bosses, cause actually the Carrion Golems, are the 3 of them are like 10 millions DPS, so that's quite good. And I'll show you how this works. What is my gear is. That's all my gear. That's my big boy, the helmet. Pretty expensive, but the end game helmet. So and the little enchantment is missing actually, the Liberance one, which is adding increasing Spectre's damage, 40% Spectre damage. I have to do it, and I have to do it very soon, because that's a lot of extra DPS actually for my build. The minion damage, along with +3 of socketed minion gems, minion damage, hypothermia, more elemental damage, critical strike chains, and energy shield. Quite expensive, but very effective in my build. The wand is convoking wand actually, with minion damage, chance to deal double damage, +1 of all spell skill gems, +1 of all minion skill gems, attack speed and cast speed for my minions, and triggering the socketed gems here, which is Discreet along with Flesh Offering. And there is Zombie, because I need some more minions beside my carrying golems for more DPS of carrying golems. So because golems deal 5 more damage per non-golem minion near them, up to 50%. So I have to get like 10 minions beside the carrying golems for 50% more damage of them. So I have to get the zombie here along with the flesh offering, desecrate. Some people are telling me just to put the frost bomb because of the exposure. I'm telling them Animate Guardian is supported by Elemental Army support, so exposure is happening anyways. Because Elemental Army support is just applying exposure for the supported gem. That's my wand, that's my helmet, the shield. 2 to minimum frenzy charge, 2 to minimum power charge, 8 of cold damage or extra chaos damage, a little bit for resistances, and all of these are applied to my minions actually, because I'm using or allocating necromantic ages, which is all bonuses from equipped shield are applied to minion instead of you. So all my stats here I apply to my minions, because I'm in no need to get any frenzy or power charges. My minions are in need. So the shield is really good. The rings, both of them are minion damage, along with the energy shield, which is maximum rolled, not cheap actually, 150 exalts each. The build is actually quite expensive, but it's worth it. And the gameplay is actually really good. How minions are supporting me, and I'm evading some attacks because I don't have to stay still to attack any monster, because my minions are killing everybody. But for me to evade some attacks, run around the boss and dodging some critical attacks is in the way minion builds are constructed actually. So that's about my rings. The boots, +1 of all Spectre gems, cold resistance, lighting resistance, movement speed, energy shield. This is really good. My Spectre actually gem is level 21 +8, 5 from global modifiers and 3 from the item itself. So the total is 29. If I get a boot which is +2 to all Spectre gems, for levels of all Spectre gems, I'll get the level 30 Spectre. But that's fair enough. I don't have to spend any more money for this build actually. It's killing anybody. The belt, resistance is energy shield. This is the way. This is the gloves, and actually the way the redemption sentry and the whole build actually works, because 25% of physical damage are converted to cold damage if the sockets here are green. So if 25 each, and if the 4 are green, so 100% of physical damage is converted to cold damage. But because I have no space to just socket the Awakened Generosity, which is really critical in my build, along with the Precision and the Hatred, I don't have any other space or sockets to do so, so I just converted 75% of my physical damage to cold damage, if for much more DPS. But for now it's fair enough. That's my gear. The gems, Desecrate, Flesh Offering, Zombie, the Raise Spectre along with damage on full life, Awakened Elemental damage, Support, Predator, the Carrying Golems, Awakened Melee Physical, Minion damage, Elemental Focus, Elemental damage with attacks, Multi-Strike. Here is the Animate Guardian supported by Elemental Army, the Convocation, and the Discipline. Discipline reserves no mana because of the amulet. I forgot about the amulet. The amulet actually gives a lot of energy shield and critical strike chance for hits, for hitting the enemies, adding 50% increased critical strike chance. And the most important role here is Discipline has no reservation, because I'm just using 4 auras here: Discipline, Hatred, Summon Skitty Robots, Precision, and that's it. So reserving no mana for Discipline is really important in this build. I forgot where we stopped. Actually here, the Stormbrand is supported by Hex Touch and Frostbite. Stormbrand actually is lightning damage, so I'm allocating Elemental Equilibrium, so the enemy actually gain -50 to cold resistance if I cast the Stormbrand first. That's concerning the Elemental Equilibrium of the Stormbrand. The Frostbite is applied when applying Stormbrand because of the Hex Touch, so -45 cold resistance as well, and chance to freeze, increased duration. That's really good combination over here. My Animate Guardian actually is applying Elemental Weakness in the setup. Later on in another video I'll tell you how to construct or create a badass Animate Guardian. So these are the gems. Here is a Skitty Robots. The flasks, this is another badass. This is insane DPS, actually, the bottle face. Concerning the jewels, the cluster jewels, 3 of them, not cheap, but a lot of DPS. Minions deal 10% increased damage and should have these 3 modifiers: 2 prefixes and suffix, the Vicious Bite, Renewal, and Rotting Claws. So we're using the Vicious Bite and Renewal, allocating these, and forgetting about the Rotting Claws. Socketing here increase aura effect with Precise Commander and Vengeful Commander, along with Energy Shield. Here is the same thing, but we are enhancing our Discipline aura here, along with the Vengeful Commander. The primordial gems I have for carrying golems, because originally my build just creates 1 golem for this build, but adding this stone jewel, sorry, along with this and this, 4 of them, actually let me add 2 more golems to my build. So I'm just creating 3 golems, a lot of DPS and clearing speed. All of other gems are the same thing, everything is the same as I mentioned before. Here is an Energy Shield, and here is the Precise Commander and the Vengeful Commander. My Unnatural Instinct here is really important because of the 15% increased maximum energy shield, and minions deal 12% increased damage. Here is a lot of DPS. Actually, minions deals 45% increased damage, along with chance to block attacks and spell. So this is a really good jewel here to socket. Allocating Grave Pact on my amulet here, a lot of DPS as well. I took these nodes for more DPS, energy shield, energy shield, energy shield, and I'm still level 94, so I have a chance to allocate more in just few days. Thank you all. I hope my build was good enough for anybody to just start minion build. You don't have to get all of these endgame gears, but step by step you will just get much better than these actually very soon. Thank you all, see you soon.